Hello, I'm Aiden, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've played Geoguessr, so I figured I'd find some fun sounding maps just to kind of ease my way back into it. First map, U.S. National Historic Landmarks, fellow named Ninener, cool name, very easy to say, made this one. 2,000 locations, I'm guessing it's U.S. only based on the title of the map. All National Historic Landmarks in the U.S. with Street View always be panned onto the landmarks, usually panned on the street? Landmark districts panned on the street. Okay, that makes sense. I'll play with moving on. Like I said, it's been a while. I played one practice run on the world map just to see if I still got it, and it wasn't great. I had a couple of good finds, but it wasn't great. Old Labor Hall. That's kind of fun. Oh, we are in small town, bro. 802 area code. Don't know it. Don't know it. Boy, there is Pepin. Y'all got the Pepin out there? Holy shit. I should know this place then. That's crazy. Old Labor Hall by the Pepin. Wish it wasn't so like United Steelworkers. Oh, that's got to be somewhere here, right? Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, West Virginia, right? United Steelworkers. At least that's my first thought. Old Labor Hall. 802 area code. Okay. Well, there's some good hints in there, which is fantastic. Youth Build Vermont. Wow. You know, I was pretty confident. I was thinking Pennsylvania or Ohio. Vermont was not on my first list of thoughts there. Didn't know much about the steel workings of Vermont. Barre, Vermont. No kidding. How about that? But where's the... Okay, we're definitely not in town. Is this really the town? This is the whole town? Oh, they got a bank. Cool. Okay, honestly, getting into town, it's very cute over here. Barre Paint and Paper? Yeah, this is nice. This is quaint. A Scampini, 1904. Some Scampini down there made. What the fuck is that? Someone put a car on a post. Granite Street. Oh, there's Granite Street. Where's the Labor Hall? Is this the right Granite Street? It just kind of ends. No, it keeps going. Oh, my bad. And it turns into a different street. Well, I found Granite Street in the right city. Oh, there's the Pepin. Oh, shit. I found the Pepin. I found the Labor Hall. Look at that. A 2-for-1 special. Return to start. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm right here, bro. I'm right there, bro. 5,000. Socialist Labor Party Hall. Let's fucking go, chat. That's somewhere I want to be. That's awesome news. Okay, perfecto score, and it didn't take me like an hour to find it. That's grand. What are you? That's just a person's house. Whose house is that? Oh no. Well, at least we know one thing. We are in the United States on this one, so that'll be helpful. Front plates mandatory. Why? What is a fucking historic landmark that's a house? Oh gosh. Unhelpful start, I would say. What plate? Where am I? Winchell Smith. Let me know in the comments. Off first jump, do you know that house? Have you been to that house? Do you live in that house? Actually, don't tell me. Don't tell anyone ever. Unless it's a historic landmark and then you'll just be on some dude's YouTube video. Which I guess is just a thing. Where the fuck am I? Wherever it is, it's kind of beautiful. So we get fall, so it does get cold. So north. But where? What type of historic house? Scenic Road. What is that? That's Connecticut. Scenic Road? What fucking house is it, though, place? You know what I meant to say. Birch Hill Apartments. Birch Hill is a place? Probably not. All of these fucking names, I'm looking at you, Connecticut. New Britain, Bristol, Windsor, Hamden, Norwich, New London. What's with all the British people names? I mean, I know that part of the US is called New England, but like, do we really have to like lean in that much? It's a little much for me. Wellington. Is there a place called Wellington? Greenwich. That's not what I'm looking for. Wellington. Heartland? What? I'm still confused. It's probably going to give me another little pop-up of like what the monument is, even though it just looks like a single-family home. They got a place called Niantic? Is that what the company's named after? That's crazy. Wellington. Listen, champ, I got no fucking clue. Connecticut's not a big place. I might just drop it. Is Wellington even the city? Wait, Wellington's probably not even the city. It's just the street name. Hold up. Hold up. I might be dumb. Medical supplies for your family. Kind of a weird place for a strange commercial spot, but I hear you. I hear you. They could be cooking. And I'm simply a hater. Maximum beverage. Yeah, good for you. That's grand. Okay, Wellington might not be the city name. To be honest. Main Street. More places, here's my hot take, more places in the world need to put their province and city name just real big out front of their buildings to make life a little bit easier on me, specifically, for no other purpose than to help out the Geoguessr community. I think would be ideal. Street sign? US 6? Oh my goodness! US 6 runs through where I live also. That's crazy. Crazy how those huge US highways just kind of go everywhere. All the time. US 6 is here. I might just drop it and run. Waterbury? What is the fucking house, though? I don't know where State Road 10 is. There's the 8. The 15. I'm just gonna say it, Connecticut. Fuck you. Why is your state roads not make any sense? I don't know. I'll drop like somewhere off of a town. Not bad. Oh my god, I picked the right town too. I was just on the wrong side of it. Had I gone east of this town, it would have been great. Austin F. Williams Carriage House and House. It doesn't even show up on the Google map. What are you talking about? Memento Mori Cemetery? Unus Annus reference. Let's fucking go. That's so cool. Alright, I'm gonna be real. I don't know much about this Austin F. Williams guy, nor his carriage house or house. But Austin F. Williams, if you're watching, a big shout out to you. I think. Unless you're like an asshole, in which case, I'll rescind that. What is this landmark? The fucking sun? Very cool landmark. At least I know where it is in the solar system. What am I looking at? Whose property is this? Oh, is it this? Is it the rock? There's too many pixels on screen. I can't even see it. Copper urinal? Okay. Oh. The Encanto archaeological site. Does that say no bicycles? Okay. Well, it seems I only get these 3 spots to look at. That's troubling. That's really troubling. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. The Encanto archaeological site. Well, I guess all I have is what it looks like. It looks like winter, not many leaves on the tree, so north-ish. Maybe Great Plainsy, in a way. Mossy grass, unhelpful. I don't know that much about where mossy kind of grass grows. And I'm not familiar with the Encanto archaeological site, where bicycles are strictly forbidden. But let's say rural North Dakota. This could be my first big L here. Yeah. God damn it. Oh, Encanto is a place. Fucking Wisconsin. What is it with you people? All your cheese and all that. Oh yeah, there really is like... I accidentally opened Google Maps, but there really is only 3 places on this street view that you can see there. Encanto, a town in Wisconsin. Encanto site. That's cool. I wish it gave more of a blurb about what I was looking at. Carnegie Library. Okay, that's fun. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Very helpful, thank you. Anyone familiar out there with the Carnegie Library, hit me up. Because the little blurb that shows up is just going to tell me that I found the Carnegie Library. 2000 Lincoln Road. Lincoln Road. My goal, I guess I could have said this earlier, but my goal typically for these types of videos is whichever map I play, I just want to beat the average score. Not to get a perfect score, clearly, I'm not on one. But just to beat the average score. Nia Page Community Center. Okay. So we got the Nia Page Community Center and the Carnegie Library. I'm on Lincoln Street? No, I'm on Library Street. Okay. Where... If you were a library, where would you want to be? There's a place called Randyland? What the fuck? Andy Warhol Museum. Okay, that's kind of fun. Library Street. And what other street? And what other street, I beg of thee? Pittsburgh, what the fuck's with your lack of street signs? People dancing. Okay, that's fun. Gotta enjoy people dancing. Oringer? Is that a place? Is that a borough? Where are you, Oringer? Oh no. Oakland? Y'all got an Oakland out there too? That's crazy. East Shore. Explore a new side of Pittsburgh. What? Rankin, East? Oh, there's Braddock. Okay. North Braddock. And East Pittsburgh. Well, that's helpful. Braddock Ave? Where's your fucking library, though? Oh, you got an Aldi? Hell yeah! I love that for you. Adam Smasher. Cyberpunk reference? That's pretty cool. I don't know where Library Street is. I guess it would help if I found a different road, the one that I'm on. Hello? Road signs? No roads. Are you fucking kidding me? Pittsburgh, what are we doing? Where's the guys, where's the road signs, huh? This is unbelievable. I've been traveling for how long and I don't know what road I'm on? This is so whack. Road sign. No road sign. Oh. Oh. Braddock! I am on Braddock. Braddock, I swear I just saw Braddock Street. North Braddock, Braddock Ave. And there was a library Ave on Braddock Ave. There's not a library. There's not a library in sight. That's unbelievable. And then Braddock Street turns into Kenmore. Terrible news. If you're a historic library, why does it not show up as one of these things? Right? These little purple thing? Surely I've got to be near the George Westinghouse Bridge. That's not it. There was a library and a community center, and neither of them show up. I think I just gotta send it. I just gotta send it. I'll say I'm in North Braddock. Son of a bitch! I moved my thing over. Oh. Well, there's Library Street. Okay. I was looking the wrong direction. No, was I looking the wrong direction? Okay, to be fair to me, Braddock Carnegie Library didn't even fucking show up. It showed an Elks Lodge, basketball courts, and Carnegie 1, none of which are helpful. There was a whole community center and a historic library, and none of them showed up on the thing. Guy, I call foul. I call foul. I lost 13 points off perfect because it sucks. Maybe I suck at the game, but it also sucks. Where the mountain? Crazy looking lodge place. Another mountain. Okay. And there's no sign for where it is I am. Annex Lake? Okay. Well, what? Okay, hold on. Parking is this way. Maybe there's a sign for where it is. Where I am. It's gorgeous out here, I will say. Very gorgeous. It's giving, you know, vibes. It's giving Arizona a little bit. Or Colorado. I could hear Colorado. I could see that. But where? There's not a sign. I'm gonna fucking lose it. If you're a historical landmark, where's the sign that says it, dude? You don't even... I was in front of the fucking lodge, and it didn't even tell me, like, hey, you're by the famous Colorado People Place Lodge. I'd have been like, okay, cool. But no. We're above putting signs in places. USGS. Okay. I don't know what that stands for. United States Postal Service. I'm feeling Colorado on this one. You know what? If they're gonna be so mean to me as to not give me a sign that says something, I'll just drop, let's say, Aspen, Colorado. Nope. God damn it. The Mary Glacier Hotel. A 3-star hotel, but it has 4.6 stars. Now, how does that add up? Also, it would have been really cool if there was a sign that said something. It's just like, okay, here's building. Which, by the way, is not the creator of the map's fault. It's not Ninener's fault here. It's whoever put this historical building there. You didn't have the foresight to think, oh, maybe people aren't going to know what this is. I'll put a sign out front. You could have put a sign out front, dog. Great Northern Railway Buildings. See, it could have said that. It could be, oh, part of the Great Northern Railway Buildings thing. And I probably wouldn't have gone Colorado. Shucks. I had 3 good ones and 2 rough ones. Yeah, Vermont guess was perfect. That was pretty clutch. New York guess was good. Yeah, the Wisconsin one, that was just tough. No hints, it just gave me a name of what I thought was maybe a last name. Turns out it was the city name up there on Conto. Pittsburgh was good, and then, yeah. Put a sign. Put a sign outside your fancy 3-star, 4.6-star hotel. You sick fuck. Let me see. Okay, I did 17,100. Woo! That's the goal right there. I got nervous. 17,100 does beat the sub 15,000 average. Okay. Oh, that makes me feel a little better. But there is more maps coming up. City Skylines by Radu C. Hopefully I didn't kill that pronunciation too bad. City Skylines around the world. Tall buildings, small buildings, views from above or below. No photospheres, but includes some unofficial street view and trekkers. That sounds kind of fun. I'll play on moving. Clearly I need that crutch. 13,750 is the goal to beat on this one. Wow, that's a large place. Wow. Baldion? Never heard of that Pokemon before, but I'll take your word for it. Okay, we're a big fan of rocks around here. That's good to know. Mountain? Okay, mountain. But we're above most of the city. That is so much buildings. Are those apartments down there? What is that? Several tall things, maybe monuments. This is so expansive. Look, it goes out until the mountains start. But I guess I'm on the top part of this city, which also looks kind of dense, but definitely not as dense as it was down there. Generade? Wow, okay. So is that like the equivalent of Gatorade out yonder? Drink tea. Toma lo que haga más feliz? Maybe something to make you very happy? I don't know. Drinking tea maybe makes something feliz happy? Is that Espanol? I think it's Spanish. Mariano Milga. Municipal District? This is not helping. Not at all helping. But that's definitely Spanish, right? That's definitely Spanish. Gotta be. Oh, hello, sir. How you going? Cool hat. Excellent hat. Alcald? What does that mean? Edwin Martinez. Someone clearly does not like his shovel. That's devastating news. No shovel, Edwin. You've lost shovel privileges. Okay, so lots of huge, expansive place. It's what is this, South America maybe? Because of the Spanish speaking language and just massive city. That's huge. That's I don't want a bad score off start, but that's a lot of buildings. Lots of buildings, and it's in a language I don't know a lot of. Pharmacy? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just drop a guess in. Do I go South America or do I not? Mountainous. Where's mountainous? There's mountains in Mexico. Surely, I'll go off of Mexico City. Hey, should have stuck with South America. My bad. Peru. Is Peruvian a language? Were they not even speaking Spanish? Or do they speak Spanish in Peru? I keep opening Google Maps, my bad. Arequipa? Massive city. Shucks. Okay, bad start. It's only uphill from here, though. Wow. Damn. F, G, and H. Okay, that's great. Hotel. That's not how I know telephone numbers. I don't know where this is. What city is this? It looks so clean. And very large. Hercules. The Motors? Hold on, get me down here. Damn it, I don't know the language. This is so unhelpful. Billboard? Wow. Fish? Oceanic Aquarium. That's grand. Passport d'Aversau? I don't know. I don't know what they're on about. What city is this? Which I guess is my duty to figure out. I'm just like hypotheticalizing where I could be. Rio Camborio? Yeah. Well, what language is it? I'm guessing Europe. Do I guess Europe? Europe on the ocean with a language. Can I go into this? I can. Oh, nice. Where am I? I'm so perplexed. Whoa, Drank and Brewskis, my man. Excellent hat as well. I'm thinking Europe because the license plates are skinny. And then there was a little sign on the big highway that I think was a kilometers per hour type sign. .br. Something.com.br. Bulgaria? .br? What is .br? It's something ocean. It said something oceanside, oceanic. Fucking aquarium. .br. What is .br? The phone numbers is country code 47, I think, but that isn't also not helpful. Gosh damn it. What is .br? Oh gosh. And they speak Spanish? Could it be Brazil? Could .br really be Brazil? I was kind of dead set on going to Europe, but is it Spanish or is it Portuguese? It could be Portuguese, which would lean into then Brazil. I just thought the license plates were European looking. Oh, Brazilian culinary. Well, Brazil's kind of a huge fucking place though. It did say ocean. It said ocean with the damn, you know, aquarium. Not bad. Not bad. I went to Sao Paulo. It was Blumenau, I think. Centro Blumenau, which is great news. I think it was better points than my last one. The chances of me beating 13,750 becoming very low, I would say. I am not having any luck identifying cities on first glance. Wow, very blurry and green. That's awesome news. No hints. No hints at all. There's probably some smarter people out there that could get a couple hints just off how it looks here. I'm not one of them. Verboten te parkeren in de berm. That's so close to sounding English. Verboten te parkeren in de berm. And it's like, I get the essence of like, you're like, I don't know, maybe forbidden to park in the berm. But that's just a guess. What language is that? That's got to be one of these goofy languages over here. No offense, but you feel me. That's got to be like Netherlands or something up there. Denmark? Maybe it could be Sweden. Lots of water. Big river. Could be Sweden. Could be in between these cities. With the big river. Verboten to parkeren in de berm. Which is something we just all gotta remember collectively. Is that actually Sweden or is that part of Denmark? I cannot tell. No, that feels like it's gotta be Sweden. That's my guess. Son of a goddamn dude, I should have gone with the It's a better example of a river. Why didn't I try? Dang it. At least I know not to park in the berm. I'm verboten to, actually. It was the damn Netherlands with your goofy language. Shucks. Shucks, my dreams of beating the average score. Mathematically impossible now. That looks a lot like Indianapolis to me. But I could be way off. That was just the first guess. I just feel like I've seen that building before. Where am I? Crazy part, this could actually be Indianapolis. The 65, the 74, the 70. That all checks out. I think this is actually Indianapolis. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Street. They have one of those. I've driven past that. Driven past that. Meridian, Pennsylvania. See, that's the trick. They want you to think Pennsylvania. I know what's up. Ha! That's crazy. That's crazy. It is fucking Indianapolis. Damn. Question, I don't know where. I think am I on 65 South? 65 South. Goes around this way. There's the A campus. I just don't know which side of Indy I'm on. We're near the 70. Or at least the interchange with the 70. 65 and the 70. There's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Street. And we're passing Central Ave right now. That's kind of fun. Capitol Ave. There's Central Ave. So that's got to be where I am now. But where did I start? On a bend to a different highway. Oh, construction. That's very Indiana. So we're approaching. We're east of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. East. So maybe we are just still over where I was going west. Yeah, we're over here somewhere. Near a bend. One of these bends? That's my guess. That's cool. That's cool. You know what? I might not beat the average, but at least I got a perfect score in there. Yeah, I've been on all those roads before. Definitely driven through Indianapolis and their very, very dog shit traffic dozens of times. How cool. On a map where it could drop me in one of thousands of cities, I get Indianapolis, Indiana, 3 hours from my house. That's nuts, dude. How we going, folks? Chilling? That's great. That's grand. Oh. Is that the guy? That doesn't look like the guy. Is that... Uh-oh. Oh, no. That doesn't look like the official one. In Brazil. But I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. Am I allowed to get down? I think I'm not allowed. But I guess I could go up and say hi? Can I go up and say hi to the statue? Get some hints? Oh, how you going, sir? Very epic and cool. Yeah, there's no way that's the Brazilian one, right? It looks a little different to me. Can't put my finger on it. Take me around to the front. Yeah, there's some about him. Some about him that's saying this is not the Brazil one. And I don't know shit about... Oh. No, take me back. Take me back. Okay. I don't know enough to know what this city is. Maybe it is the Brazil one. Could it really be? I can't get closer to it, so I can't read all these signs and see if they're in Portuguese or not. If it is, no. Is this the Brazil one? Dad Limpa. And a Dad Limpa to you too. Oh, Ciudad. Okay. The city of Limpia? Limpia City? Is that what I'm hearing? I don't know. I don't know where that is, though. Oh no. Yeah, I have no clue. I think that's Spanish. I think these are South American plates. Oh, stray dog! Oh, can I say hi? Hey! Oh shit, we got the homies all over the place. That's awesome. You're gonna be Dr. Legs. You can be Franklin. And that's the three amigos right there. The three friends. Dr. Legs, Franklin, and the three besties chillin'. These look like South American plates. That's my only guess. I don't know where Cali Limpia or the city of Limpia is, but it's either Spanish or Portuguese. Limpia. It's not Lima, is it? Can't be. Unless they call it something else. That's my best guess. Shucks. Colombia. Cali. Was it not saying the city of Limpia? It was saying like city, a different word, and then Cali was the city? What does Limpia translate to? Monumento a Cristo Rey. I knew it wasn't the Brazil one. I knew it. It looked goofy. Sorry, Cali, but it looked goofy. Well, that was bad. That was a bad showing. To be fair, wait. Was I actually closer than I thought I was? 13,312. I think I actually maybe wasn't mathematically eliminated. I definitely could have done better. There, like my Netherlands guess that I abandoned for Sweden, that was my own bad. Indianapolis being perfect, that was pretty clutch. Although my personal experience with having driven through there definitely helped. The helpful sign with the Oceanic Aquarium definitely helped me in Brazil as well. But yeah, these two, guess number 1 and guess number 5, killed me. 13,300. And I needed 13,750. Gosh, so I was wrong. I wasn't mathematically eliminated when I thought I was. But then I just ended up bombing that last one. Damn, I was that close. I was that close. Some of those were tough. Well, specifically the first and last one were tough for me. But maybe you, maybe you lovely viewers could do better. I'll put the links for these maps in the description if you're interested. But I do have one more to try. A populated United States, Toro 3317 with this map. A replayable United States map designed to represent where people live. Each of the 10,000 handpicked locations represent approximately 33,000 people and is optimized for no panning, moving, zooming. I'm probably not going to do that, I'm sorry. If Google car drives past their house, every U.S. inhabitant has an equal chance of being represented with a map location, no matter where in the 50 states they live. No overseas territories. Okay, that's good to know. Kind of a fun idea for a map. Very representative. if you will. I'm excited to see what I can see. Literally anywhere in the country, based on population, has an equal chance to show up. I think is how is what I took away from that explanation. We're on Jackson Ave. Jackson and 12th. Okay. Let's see if I can commit that to memory. Jackson and 12th. But where? But where? Crack Pro? Damn. Bold to advertise that, but I like it. I like it. Everyone's got to hustle, you know? You can't ever be mad at that. Kansas City Art Sanctuary. Really? Which Kansas City? The one in Kansas or the one not in Kansas? 12th and Jackson. But there's gotta be... Okay, well there's 12th Street. But was it East 12th Street? East 12th Street and Jackson Ave. Okay. The chances of me finding this... Oh. Really? No shit. Okay, cool. I didn't expect a perfect score off jump. I forgot to check, gosh dang it, what the average was so I could try and beat it. Damn. Big building. But where? But where? It's not even a street name I can see to tell me where I am. On a curve though. And it spits me out here on 22nd and Webster. There's a tree. Keep that in mind, guys. There's a tree. Shakes? Cool. I like shakes. What do you have to say about it? Food-centric? Food-centric what? Huh? Patelco Credit Union. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Let's go towards the city. We're in the food district, I guess. I don't immediately recognize it. And I hope that doesn't come back to bite me and make me look silly. There's gotta be, like, one of these that says the city name on it. Food-centric is unhelpful, I would say. Accelerate ideas? That's one of the least helpful... Accelerate your ideas! It's like my neurons can only fire so fast, you dick. This looks quaint. Music-centric. Okay. We got a little bit of everything around here. That's grand. So we have food and music, two of my favorite things. So I'm already liking wherever we are. But I have no idea where we are. Surely there's got to be something that says AC bus stop. Got to be something that's like, oh, blah 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 city, agave uptown. Y'all sell coffee in there? No, Mexican cuisine. Okay, I was close. I was close. First guess was not quite it. I love the art, the murals. Very gorgeous. But where could such beauty be found? 510 area code. Okay. This is wonderful. But where, I beg thee, could such beauty be found? I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. Built locally. Local to where? What does AC mean? AC transit. AC. What is a city named AC? AC? It's like, it's kind of giving West Coast, but I don't want to cash in on that. I don't know what city AC is. Have you paid yet? Whoa. Whoa. No one asks me shit like that. Unless it's like my bills, in which case they can't stop asking me shit like that. Telegraph Plaza public parking. Okay, that's great. Oakland Arts. Oakland? California? I found Oakland. It is across the street from San Francisco. And I was on 22nd Street? That sounds about right. I was definitely on 22nd Street. Is this actually Oakland? The heart of Oakland Arts. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I even mentioned this feels like California. This feels like West Coast. I said one of those two things. But I came out of a curve, a turn somewhere, and ended up on 22nd and Webster. But 22nd kind of goes for a while. Oh, there's the curve. And there's Webster. Well, how about that shit? How's about that? Okay. Yeah, that's great. Two perfects, back to back. Only took me a while to find fucking Oakland because San Francisco's title was so big it just kept overtaking it. I call that unfair, uncouth behavior. Main Street and Wayant Ave. In another representative 33,000 people place in the US of A. Food Mart. Okay. Figure the state out first, and then we can figure out the city. Okay, we're near I-70, which, believe it or not, cuts across most of the country, so that's not super helpful. But I know 70 goes through Indianapolis, but we already had that, so surely you wouldn't do it twice. Papa Joe's Pizza. That sounds pretty damn good. Let me know in the comments, you ever tried Papa Joe's Pizza? Also, let me know where you are, so I know where I am. Send it to me telepathically. And we'll see how that turns out. 614 area code. I don't know why I check. I don't know why I look. I only know a handful of area codes, and that's the one I've lived in or near. But maybe, just maybe, no city name. I checked the phone numbers just in case maybe it's one of the ones I do recognize. If we go towards the highway, it said the highway was this way? Highways have city names. And I like the prospect of that. I'm fucking sorry. Where the hell is there a Tim Hortons in the US? I thought that was a Canada thing only. And whoa! You got Timmy's and medical cannabis on the street corner? Damn, they got everything up here. How charming. No, that doesn't help. Which way was the highway? I'm gonna go this way now. And nope, I regret that. I'm going back the way I came again. Usually, yes, okay, 70 West is still this way. Take me down the damn road. Thick fuck. Bank. What are you? Is that a holiday tree? Very strange. Wow, it's rainy. And then it went away. Cool. Where's the fucking highway, dog? Surely they're not joshing me. They're not joking me. That US 70 is this way. Or Interstate I-70 is this way. Cool building. I like buildings that look like that. I'm getting zero vibes from this place. I don't know where I am. It's like you got Tim Hortons, you've got weed, and that's all I have. And you have I-70 somewhere. Postal Service? Nah, no dice. So I currently have 3 hints. I don't need another perfect score. It would be cool though. But I sure as shit would like to know what city I'm in. Oh. Okay, so we have the 70 and then the US 40. Where would those two intersect? So we're on the US 40, which is... there's the US 60. Where's the US 40? US 30. US 50. It's gotta be somewhere in the middle, and I'm not seeing it. There's the US 40. No shit, the US 40 and the 70. If I'm in Indianapolis again, I'm gonna be quite cross. There's just no way it does it to me twice. There's no shot. It would also help if any hint, like the road signs are great, but if you could just tell me like anything else. It's like almost liminal spacey how little information I am receiving on the location I'm in. Columbus. Oh, was that so fucking hard? Was that so hard? More people, more places need to put where we are. Unreal, man. Unreal. We're in Columbus. Jesus. Main Street, East Main Street, and Wayant. There's probably 5,000 main streets. Oh, here it is. East Main Street and Wayant. How east on this main street do I have to go? I did travel for a while though. I was kind of outside the city. It took me a while to drive into the city. And we are indeed on the 40. This guess has taken me forever. I think I'm gonna just drop it. Probably just gonna drop it before I find Wayant. I'm pretty sure I'm over there. Oh man. Damn, I did pass it at some point. My bad. It took me so fucking long just to find a city name. Unbelievable. Unreal. Surely I've beaten the average score by now. I figured it was a matter of time before I got one of these drops. Because if we're equally representing a potential quantity of population, surely it was a matter of time before I got one that's either semi-rural or suburban, like this looks to be. Tropical? Palm trees? Could be somewhere in the middle of nowhere in California. Northwest 1st Ave and Northwest 1st Way. Wow. These guys sure know how to name roads. Really creative stuff, fellas. What? What the fucking FedEx guy disappeared? I was trying to look for one of those things on the side that sometimes says a city name. Even though sometimes those just lie, honestly. What is... wait a damn minute. Does that say Minnesota Vikings on it? No, that says Marines. My bad. I thought it looked purple and had a Viking. I don't know how to get my ass out of this suburban hell. That's my least favorite part about United States maps in this game. Santa Barbara. I did see palm trees, but does Santa Barbara Boulevard mean Santa Barbara, California? It is fucking tropical. Could be. Could very well be somewhere way outside of Santa Barbara. It would make sense that there's more drops in California because California has a larger population than any other state, so that kind of makes sense. I might just try. Ooh, what are we going on here? Oh, and it all disappeared. There was just a huge collection of crazy construction, and then it all disappeared. That's crazy. I'll just try Santa Barbara. I'll just try somewhere out of the way a bit. Oh, really? Oh, really? I always forget Florida exists. My bad. My bad. I should have known. I should have known suburban hellscapes are so very, very Florida. Very Florida. I just saw the palm trees and I got carried away. And then I saw Santa Barbara and made up my mind prematurely. My bad. Okay, first bad score. First bad score. Surely we can wrap up with a good one. Someone had to blur out they dang trees. You hate to see it. Cool art? I would say, I would argue, is pretty epic and neat. But where then? On a nice curvy road, lots of foliage, rocks. Does rocks mean somewhere warm? Idaho. But is Idaho River Sports a brand? Or is it saying there's river sports in Idaho? And then, like, is that the brand name? Is my question. Idaho River Sports. I'm not saying, like, isn't Idaho pretty mountainous? Maybe this is not Idaho. It would also be kind of rare to get an Idaho drop. But it is worth having a look. Not enough companies putting their city or state names on their trucks. Have a little pride, man. Have a little pride and make Geoguessr easier for me. You could do both. The 184. Whitewater. Hold on. The 84, the 184, Garden City. Garden City? Isn't that a New Jersey thing? Where's the 184? Or the 84? Here's the 84. Where's the what? Is Garden City actually a New Jersey thing? Or is that... Or am I way off? I could be way off. Fairview Ave. Okay, hold on. Because I know the US-20 also runs throughout the entire everything. Garden City. Hold on, take me to Garden City. I want to see what it's all about. Wow, it got foggy all of a sudden. Okay. Alright, Garden City, tell me your damn secrets. Looks like Garden City consists of one in-construction building, and that's kind of it. Unideal, I would say. Do you know where I am, sir? Sir? Damn. No one's given up their secrets today. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Damn. So we're selling guns in Garden City now. That's what we've come to. Cyril Mitchell District. Probably of Garden City. The 84... Where's the 184? Yo, my first thought was New Jersey. Let's go near New Jersey and just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. God, it was Idaho. Why did I not return to where I should have returned to? Oh, man. Oh, man, everything was going so well. So well. I had 3 damn near perfect scores. 2 perfect scores on a close one. And then you can just kind of see... To be fair to myself, the latitude on these guesses, not far off. Not far off. It doesn't mean anything for my points. But 15,100... Shit. Well, if I didn't fumble those last 2, I would have. I just wanted to give everyone else a shot, you know? That's just me being humble. Just truly. The highs and lows of playing this game are insane. Insanity, I will say. Like, getting a perfect score is such like a rush of like, yeah, I really did it. And then something so stupid as to seeing Idaho, knowing Idaho sells a lot of guns, seeing that the highway could go through Idaho and being like, I think the garden place is New Jersey. Silly. Very silly is how that makes me feel. Regardless, links in description if you wanted to play these 3 maps I played today. And of course, if you like this type of content, smooch that subscribe button. Appreciate you. Bye.